obviously a couple of weeks off for most of your squad. Excited to be back at it?
Well, yes. Actually, tomorrow will be the first day that we have everyone training with us. Valon just arrived last night. He did just a little bit warm up and boxes today, and then tomorrow we'll have everyone. We are still looking after some of the Socceroos. They're a little bit sore, but yeah, it looks like the ones that are ready should be okay after the national team commitments.
Well, because I'll ask about the Socceroos. Valon obviously had to get on quite a longer flight than them to get all the way back from Europe, and he did start against Andorra. Does he look like he's going to be able to feature against the Jets?
Yes, we do hope so. He flew in yesterday, and sorry, last night, I think around 10 p.m. And he obviously woke up and came to see us, and he did get some treatments. But I think mainly with him, he is more jet lagged than anything else, a little bit fatigued from the flight. He did have some hamstring soreness after he landed in, I think they played in Israel first game, but he is reporting that he's feeling much better. So fingers crossed he's going to have a full training session tomorrow, and then he should be able to play on Sunday.
Did the Kosovan FA fly in business class to and from Australia, or was he in economy?
I think he flew economy there and he came back with business class, but I'm not sure if that was on his own money or did they pay. I can't tell you that.
And well, the Socceroos boys now, obviously a lot of excitement about a couple more Socceroos now in your squad, 2 debuts, but physically you mentioned that a few of them were a bit sore. Marco, Aiden, Geordie, how does it look like their availability will be for Sunday?
We hope that they're all going to be okay. We hope that they're going to be ready for the game. We still got one training session. There's actually Tilio and Aiden are in the physio room just now, so I went there to check how they are after the training, and our medical staff will do everything that they can to make them available, and not just available, but to make sure that they can play 90-95 minutes.
And you can't get away from it. Your side was the walking wounded before the international breaks. Jamie playing through broken toes, Andy with his knee problem. How's Jamie and Andy going? Are they closer to 100% now with a couple of weeks off?
Yeah. So we looked after them this week, and Jamie is now starting to train without any pain, which is fantastic. It took a little bit of time. I think it was a good decision because we had, last week we had several days off. That probably helped him to get over that fractured toe. He's feeling good. Andy, he had some problems with his ribs throughout the week, but everything looks okay. So he should be ready to play, and hopefully he can give us 90 minutes.
And I saw on the teams that have come out, you still will be missing Matt Leckie for this game, as well as Richard van der Ven. When do you expect to get them back?
Well, with Richard, he caught some illness throughout the week, and now unfortunately all the loading that we did for his calf needs to be pushed back. So I can't tell you exactly. The plan was to get him back this coming week. Maybe get him available for a little bit of game time, either for Victory or for Wellington, but unfortunately it probably won't be happening. So maybe Central Coast Mariners if we are lucky, and then I think with Leckie, Western United is probably his target game. The last 2 games, depending on how he goes, obviously. I think he's going to have a scan. Both of them will have scans next week, and then that will determine, how we work with them.
And Thomas Lamb back from suspension straight into the starting lineup?
Most likely, yeah, most likely. We had a little bit of scare with Squid, Callum with the national team. I think he rolled his ankle, but he's okay. There's not a great deal of damage. So we just need to see how he responds. He did really well yesterday. And then this morning he was good. There's no pain, so we just need to see how he is tomorrow morning, and hopefully we don't have to rule him out. Hopefully he can contribute.
And looking at the actual football for a second, Rano, you've got the Jets Sunday afternoon coming off the backs of what was a very frustrating 1-1 draw with MacArthur. I think 24 shots you had in the end, and own goal got on the score sheet for your side. What were the lessons that you took from that game that you're going to try to implement against the Jets this week?
I look like we were very, very happy with with our defensive effort. We got our information about the statistics, and one of the pleasing statistic was that we on average we won the ball after 2.5 passes that MacArthur produced. So the most passes that they had in the sequence was 8. There was a lot of just 1, and then average was 2.5, which is the best this year. Against some opponents you have 4, 5. I mean, that's why we are aggressive. We play in opponents' half so we can force those turnovers. We don't give them time on the ball. With us, majority of our attacks were between 8 and 10 passes on average. And obviously, there's some direct balls. There are some more, less direct, more patient build-ups. But from that point of view, we were very, very happy. We made obviously one mistake and we got punished. We created more than enough chances to win the game. But with our football principles and football style, we are very happy. So hopefully we can continue with that. We can continue to dominate the game against Jets, and hopefully we'll create more clear-cut opportunities. We've been working on penetrations. In wide area, we've been working on penetrations to the middle. We've been working on combination play to the middle. We were lucky to have Jamie with us, so we worked a lot of combination play with him to involve him a little bit more in our build-ups in front third. So we'll see how it looks like. Unfortunately, Valon was not there, so a lot of people they're going to hopefully play on Sunday. We're not there, but this is something that we are going to explore and try to implement in our game style from maybe from next week or future.
Because I did want to ask about that, because you go through the stats of the game, and it's notable that you are creating shots inside the box, 10 shots inside the box, but 3 shots on target versus 13 shots blocked away. And especially considering that you're not going to surprise any teams by dominating the ball. They are going to sit back on you and drop numbers deep into the box. Is there a way to reliably produce shots on target rather than get them blocked away in the box, or is it just about trusting the process?
Oh, it's just we just have to trust the process. We do have very, very good attacking players in front third. And sometimes, like if you close your eyes and you imagine Richard's goal against MacArthur here at Amy Park, when he just plays the ball into the near post, between the near post and the goalkeeper for an easy goal. Maybe we did not create such a clear-cut chances, but those are the opportunities that we are looking for. We are looking for composure in those moments. The other thing that is quite positive for us is that, playing against Brisbane Roar at Amy Park, their first shot on target was in the 80th minute. So by defending higher up the pitch, we are preventing our opponents to get even close to our goal, and not having a shot on target. Unfortunately, that shot was a penalty kick, and they scored a goal. So all those little things that you kind of would like to have, we are achieving them. As I said, just unfortunately, we especially last two games, we copped the goal from silly little mistakes that maybe were easy avoidable. But general defending and general attacking, we must be happy, because everything that we talked about, all the principles that we work on, we can see them happening in the game. Unfortunately, just we are not scoring enough goals at the moment, although we are probably the team that scored most goals in the competition. Just at the moment, we may say, when you miss Lecky, when you miss Richard, you may come to situations like that. Maybe they're going to be a little bit less creativity, but we need to overcome that, because next 3 or 4 games we're going to still play without them. So we need to find solutions in that front third.
And just in terms of, you've got the game on Sunday, you've got the derby on Wednesday, and then you've got the Phoenix on Monday. So it's 3 games in the span of 8 days for a team that has been beaten up in recent months. How do you go about managing that?
Look, me personally, I can't wait for it, because these 3 games can finish the season off for us. So we are playing all 3 games at home. Second game we are 1-0 up, so we don't have to score a goal. We are 1-0 up. So I'm really looking forward to those games. I think boys are as well. They're looking forward, because with 3 wins we could probably say that we are the champions. We won the league. So it's close to a grasp, and we are ready for it, and we can't wait for those 3 games to start on Sunday.